Welcome back. I'm Daryl Chat, and I like to chat about things. Today, we're going to be talking about Turbo. Turbo is one of my favorites, okay? Now, as you know, if you've been watching this channel from day one, you're a day one person. When I talk about Turbo, I get a big smile on my face just because I was there from 0.002, which is just before we're going to hit a penny. Then we went almost to that penny, and we're still up there. The good thing is when it retraced, though, it didn't go down to a certain point where it made you feel like it was going to just keep going further and further down. The great thing about what I see with Turbo and the future of Turbo is the fact that it has like what I look at, like, okay, just let me, that's why I take a long pause, dramatic pause. I know, very dramatic. So the reason why I took such a dramatic pause with that is because when you think about circulating supply, circulating supply is a big thing. It reminds you of scarcity. Now, if things do have value, there is value in scarcity. Doesn't mean that this is going to be the next Bitcoin because it has a small amount of numbers. No, not at all. But it does have the potential of going up to $2 to $3 for sure because it's low enough. But circulating supply is low enough for it to go up high, well above a Dogecoin for sure. I feel like if you're in right now, and I'm not trying to give you any financial suggestions or advice because I'm not a financial advisor or a financial suggester, but where I'm at right now, I'm super bullish on it. Now I'm not a holder. I'm gonna let you know this right now. I'm not a guy that's gonna tell you to hold on for dear life, guys. Hold on, buckle up, let's go. No, that's not me. What I'm going to tell you to do is get in now if you're going to get in, make your money, then pull out. That's how I always do it. So whenever it went from almost to a cent, it was literally at, I think, 0.008. And just before it was going to hit that 9 into the 1 cent mark, which it never went to the 1 cent, but it was on its way. I pulled the money. I think I put like 120 bucks in there, and I had nearly $500 on there. I was like, I'm taking it. That's it. I took it right there, and not even a day and a half later, boom, it's back down. And you see what I'm saying? Now, if I would have been a holder, then I'd be down an extra 150, almost $200. And I would have no buy-in point. I'd be using my profit and everything. So that doesn't make any sense. So now that my position that I'm in right now, it's right now, okay? Like literally right now, it's at 0.005. It's not going back down to 0.002. And just from what I can see on the chart, it's not going to go back down at all. Now, it'll go down, but it's not going to go down. It's at the support level where it's caught itself. And it is slightly at a downtrend, just to let everybody know, just to let you know, okay? It is slightly at a downtrend, especially on the 30-day chart. But that's because we were measuring it from a cent. So it's still up. If you did, it's just, let me take a look, almost 60 days back, you're going to see that it's on an uptrend technically. So you can go either way with that. You can go short or long term with it, and one will tell you one and one will tell you the other. But what I see is in the most recent chart, which is in the 7-day chart, just looking at it over the past 7 days, it's not going down to 0.002. And if it does, I'll double down, okay? Now, it's not going there at all. So what I see right now happening is it's going to go up from 0.005 off into the 1 to the 1.5 and maybe even into the 2 cents. Now, it won't happen like immediately, right? It's not going to happen like crazy. But this is a great point to get in because you got to think from a 0.005 to a 0.01, you're making that money right there. Then you're going from 1 to 1.5. You just doubled your money right there. And then 1.5 into 3, you just doubled it. You just doubled your money again. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just take your profits as you go, because you continually go up the chart and say, well, at 10 cents and at a quarter and a dollar, I'm not saying it's going to even make it that far. But the fact that Turbo, with no one out there pumping it to death, with no one out there being like, Turbo, everybody go buy it, without everybody saying that, we are still at a steady race right now. And that's what I love about it. It's still steady. It's still going. It's still doing what it needs to do with no absolute hype behind it, because it's not a hype coin, okay? I don't really like to deal with hype coins because you have to continue to build the hype Hence, Dogecoin has to always have that rally, always have that hype for them to move up to the next level. Otherwise, they stay stagnant. Now, there is a strong community on Doge because it should have fell below a cent. With everyone, if everyone just forgot about it, right? It should have fell below a cent and it should have been a Shiba Inu coin, just way down there, but it didn't. It kept going. It didn't even go back to where I bought in at, which was the 2. It went all the way down to a 6. So the same retracement. You see what I'm saying? It's the same retracement. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying about Turbo, because the retracement that happened on Dogecoin, which had hella hype behind it, everything had Catalyst, had Dogecoin Millionaire, Graham Stephan, had all the popular people on YouTube just talking about Dogecoin. And it was almost able to hit $1. Well, it was, to me, it was quite far. It was almost 25-30% away from actually hitting it. But if you ask a true Dogecoin person, they're gonna say, "No, we were almost there at that $1, bro. We just needed a little bit more, bro." But people just started selling, bro. And they want to blame the people. But we got to take a profit, okay? We're not in here to hold on for dear life forever because you don't want to take profit. That's sick. You're sick in the head right now, okay? So I'm letting you know this right now. You need to do what needs to be done, which is take your profit, okay? If I was a Dogecoin millionaire right now, there's no way that I could feel good about myself when I could have took 3.5 and maybe took less than $1 million. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, sure, I did still, I'm up. I'm still up from what I put in. I get it, but you were up, okay? Come on now. That we could go in on the Dogecoin millionaire all day, okay? Not a big deal. We all make mistakes, and you've benefited from that situation. So it's not like you're in a worse position because you didn't cash out. I'm just saying, okay? You've built yourself a little bit of a career, and that's good, okay? Keep it moving, keep it going, and sell your Dogecoin as soon as it goes back up, if it does, okay? The retracement on Dogecoin, though, going from way up there to its all-time high, then back down, and then it hitting 5, 6, almost 7 cents, all-time high for Turbo is right now at a penny. We just hit an all-time high for it. So with that all-time high, we can go back to the charts and look right now. Like, my God, trust me, if I was a chart guy where I could just sit there and break charts with you guys, then you would understand. I'm not a chart guy. I'm just only using this as a reference because I don't like to be wrong. So yes, the all-time high, which was just hit in May, it just hit at the end of May. It was almost 1 cent. Think about that, almost 1 cent. And here we are. Like, that's crazy, okay? Now, think of it this way. What we're doing right now is now coming back to the retracer. Retracer is at 0.005. It shouldn't go down to a 3 or a 2 from a 0.005. It should keep going up. Not like up to the ceiling, but I'm saying it'll find its way back up. And when it does, it's going to go above that penny and break a new all-time high. Then I predict people start talking about it and people starting trying to push it into that direction. I don't know why you wouldn't push it now. Maybe just because there's not a lot of big people involved with Turbo and Turbo is still so new. I get it, but like, bro, like you should be, I mean, think of it this way. If I had a huge crowd, I could be like, hey man, this is the move. Boom. We would pump that coin like crazy and then we would all get paid. You see what I'm saying? Because we create the hype. And then everybody and their mom would jump in and then we would cash out. Because like I said, someone has to lose for someone to win. That's how crypto is. That's how basketball games are won. That's how stocks is. Doesn't matter what you name. Someone has to lose for someone else to win, okay? And if you create a winning situation, why would you go down with the boat of saying, no, guys, get in. Okay, you guys are all in. Okay, you're safe. I'm going to go ahead and just wait till everybody leaves and then just lose. That's crazy. No one's going to do that for you. That's not reality. Reality is we're going to go in there and crypto is about making money. People sit there and act like they know what they're talking about all day on YouTube because they want to let you know that I know how to make money. Come follow me. Come follow me. I know how to make money for sure. Everybody should know how to make some form of money. Otherwise, we'd all be homeless. But not everybody knows what they're talking about just because they draw lines on a chart and say, oh, this is a resistance level. Do you know what a resistance level is and how to find an easy resistance level? Just spread out the chart, right? Spread it out to, let's just give it a 30-day. Forget about it. Just give it a 30-day and you take where the lowest point is before the lowest point and before the lowest point. So what that means is, let's just say it's at 7 cents, right? And it comes back down to 3 cents, right? It's from 7 cents to 3 cents. 3 cents is the resistance level. If it dives below the 3 cents, which 3 cents, the only reason why we got that number is not just because it hit it, but because the last previous low was the 3 cent mark. So that would be our resistance level. And then we would go back up. And then when we do go back up, we have a consolidation where everyone starts to sell on you, starts to dump their bags, and then it goes back down into another resistance level. So if you're at 7 cents and you go down to 3 or 4 cents, then you go back up. Most likely you're going to go past the 7 cent mark into the 8, the 9 mark, boom, and then find the resistance, back down and consolidate. Come on now, like it's not hard to understand these terms. And consolidation is just consolidating down from where it was at because people have been selling their bags. Okay? Like it's not hard to know these things. It's just there's just no point in drawing maps all over the maps and saying, "Oh, this is this way, it's that." It's not necessary. I've seen so many people do this and I find it hilarious because the people that I've seen make real freaking money in live action, they don't do that. Now, do they look at the charts? Of course. You'd be dumb not to. But do they sit there and doodle all over the screen just so they can get the correct number? No. You're talking about, bro, talking about people who make real money. They don't explain to you why they make real money. They sell courses. They don't sit there. Anyone who's drawing on their freaking screen right now, 99% of the time doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay? And I know someone that draws on the screen and he thinks he knows, and I've watched his videos many times, and I know you think you know, but you don't know, bro. And you're gonna be like, whoa, who are you, bro? Why don't you draw some doodles on the screen and show us how you're gonna know? How do you pick your trades and how you go for your... You're in a teaching position. Nowhere in my mind of doing anything on YouTube did I say, hey, come follow me because I'm going to teach you how to get rich. I'm here to talk about crypto, something I enjoy, and the things that I'm into. Not here to shill you off coins saying, hey, man, you guys got to get into this, you guys got to get into that. The only price prediction I just did right now is just showing off of the retracements and was saying why it could. But in no way did I drop down the chart saying, oh, boom, by 2025, it's going to be this. No, that's you. Okay? And it is what it is, bro. Like, I get it. I get it. I get it. You're going to see this video, you're going to be in complete denial, which is great. Be in the denial. It's okay. But we all know that people who know what they're doing don't have to convince other people that they know what they're doing. They just do it. People see the results, they follow, and they want more information. They get sold on courses. That's how it goes. Anyone else who's trying to convince you on what they're doing and how they're doing it is trying to do just that. They're trying to convince you. They don't really truly know exactly what they're doing. And they just do it because it looks good. They've seen another YouTuber do it. And there you go. Now we're selling our own cars, guys. Join our Discord. We're going to be, all they're really doing is they're making pump and dump groups. That's what these people are doing. I've been a part of a few of them. Not me doing it with them. I'm saying getting dumped on. Straight dumped on, okay? And this wasn't this bull run. The first bull run I've ever been, I was so desperate. I was like out there. I was on every blog. I was on everything. I was on every YouTube video. I was so desperate to know, how can I be good at something? How can I be good at this? And what I learned from that experience is it takes time to get to know the charts and to get to know what you're looking at. And also, it takes time to get dumped on a few times to realize that you don't want to get dumped on anymore. So you got to learn some more information. And I've done that. Okay? That's why. Okay, so back to Turbo. For you in the comments, which I know you're there. Anyways, Turbo. Turbo will be up over 1 cent, maybe even 2, maybe even 3. Because of the resistance level, not because of the doodles on the chart, because of the resistance level that it's on. Currently, right now, it is sitting right there on the 5. So let's just call it, let's just say it was 5 cents, right? The 5 cents is where it's at right now. It's going up, boom. As soon as it gets to the 7 cents, that's the new, is it going to go up? Is it going to break through, or is it going to be stuck and have to be forced back down? That's where you got to understand how to read these charts. When you get there to these charts, you want to see, for one, you want to definitely go to Gecko terminal and see if it's on greed chart for sure, because there's a lot of coins that are on greed right now. That means people are pumping like crazy, ripping bags even crazier. Okay, that's what that means. It means people are getting greedy out there and they're just going in on other people. When they're scared on the mark, people are like, whoa, 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 I'm not sure what to do. I'm just gonna sell it. I don't know what to do, bro. I'm not gonna buy anymore. That's for damn sure. I'm not gonna buy any. The part, it starts to fall down. And then when other people are getting like that, the other people that I'm talking about, they get real greedy. Because why? Because it makes sense. It's buy low, sell high. So once it's gone down low, because everyone's scared of the market, it's the boogeyman now. People start buying it. Boom, 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 boom. The real people. I'm not talking about the rest of the crowd. The real people get to buying it and bringing it back up. So that's kind of what's going on with any of these lower token coins. Because right now it's at 0.005. So if you were to put $1,000 into this, you can get a ton of these coins, right? And when they decide to sell it, they're getting a lot back. So if right now, if I put 1,000 in right now, boom, it's at 0.005. And then it goes up to 1 cent exactly. I'm going to sell that, right? I'm going to sell it because I know that we just broke an all-time high, and it's not going to go parabolic because the industry is not going parabolic right now. There's nothing behind it. There's no push. So it will go up a little bit more, but I don't know where we're at, and I don't want to lose any of this profit. So I'll just take the profit. Now, people's worst nightmare is, okay, we broke through 1 cent. We're at 1.25. I took my money and it ran up to 10 cents. I was all bunch of money that I missed out on. It doesn't always happen like that. I swear. It's like 90% of the time, it does not happen like that. That 110%, you're going to be losing a lot of money just to try and catch that little wave of that 10% that happens every now and then, where it just keeps running up. But if you're not going to sell at one point, it's like, let's make a deal, okay? So that's what the industry is like. It's like, let's make a deal, right? You keep going up and up and up and up, and they give you this great price. Here you go. They put it on the table. Time to cash out. No, 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 no. I got two more. I got two more briefcases to open. Deal or no deal? No deal. And then that goes down, and it's gone. And they end up going home with less than 1,000. When they could have had over 100,000 in these briefcases. I'm not talking about real life, because in real life, hopefully you wouldn't be an idiot and not cash out 100K. Like, I would have cashed out 20. I would have cashed out 30. I would have cashed out on the way up. There is no way I'm going to sit there and act like I know how to time the market. No one knows how to time the market. Not all these doodlers, not all these people. No one knows how to time the market. It just is what it is. Okay. So that is what I predict to happen for Turbo. Now, this is not financial advice nor financial suggestions. You be a grown boy or a girl and be out there and make your own decisions, okay? I've made mine. I'm in Turbo. I'm in there. I'm back. Like I said, I've been in since it's been at 0.005, and I didn't see it going any lower. I put it in right there. Boom. I've seen small gains. I haven't taken those gains yet, but right now it's not gains. But I'm saying when it was at 0.007 and it started to just slowly retrace, let me get my money. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is for me. I'm not going to sit here and try and convince you on why you should do it, why you shouldn't do it. I just think that you need to make your own decisions, okay? Make your own decisions. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you on the next one.